Can you see my mustache? I hate this. So today, what will we be talking about? Well, we will be talking about my brand new baby. Beanie Ween, come here. Da, 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 da. This is Beanie. Beanie Blossom Feldstein Gray. She's my pride and joy. She's been with me for a week now. When I found her, she was 4 weeks old. That's what we're gonna be talking about today. I'm obsessed with her. Yes, she is named after Miss Beanie Feldstein, aka the absolute goddess woman. As you know, or may not know, I do have my firstborn, Archie. His full given name is James Archibald Fraser Ray III, but Archie for short. Oh, Beanie is playing with the wire. Archie is, of course, named after a very pretty ginger, Archiekins from Riverdale. So my goal was to always end up giving Archie a brother, hopefully a black cat, and name him Jughead. Or if it was a girl, name her Veronica. Or Dark Betty. I don't know. However, as most pet owners know, life does not work out that way. You can plan something and literally will not work out that way whatsoever. So I really almost named her Betty, but it still didn't really fit, you know? I was calling her my little bean for forever. Oh, I mean, not forever, I've had her for a week, but I was calling her my little bean, and then one day I just called her Beanie, out of nowhere, and I got chills, and I was like, oh my god, Beanie! Ah! So thus Beanie Feldstein was born. And then Blossom is for Cheryl Blossom from Riverdale. I had to tie it in somehow because she's very loud and sassy like Cheryl Blossom, so I had to give a little nod to the Riverdale universe, you know, keep it in the fam. So I have had this little bean for a week now, and I figured why not give a nice little week update in the life of Beanie Blossom Feldstein Ray. My tiny little bedroom has now become a nursery. I moved into my parents' house over a year ago. The goal was to be here for 6 months to a year. It definitely didn't happen. And then pandemic happened, the apocalypse began. So I mean, I guess in hindsight, it's probably best that I did move in when I did. But yeah, my room is the smallest thing in the universe. And now I'm sharing it with a little baby cat. On September 1st, I walked out of my house to go to work. I was gonna be early, which literally never happens. I'm never early to work, and I was so excited. I was like, yes, I'm gonna be early. It's gonna be a great day. And then as soon as I open the door of my house to walk to my car, I hear the baby screams. And, you know, I know that sound very well. And as I'm walking closer and closer to my car, the sound is getting louder and louder and louder. And I verbally said out loud, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way. So I finally get to my car and I get down on my hands and knees. I look under my car, and right on top of my exhaust pipe, a pair of tiny little eyes was looking back at me. And I truly was in shock, truly in shock. And then all of a sudden, the little bean just jumps out from under the car and then just runs up to me and won't leave me alone. And she's just crying and crying and crying, and she's loving all over my feet. She's super friendly. She's letting me pet her. She's letting me pet her belly. What? As I stated, I'm living in my parents' house at the moment, and we have a few cats. Just a few. I won't get into it today. but just a few. And I knew I couldn't bring her inside because one, like, I don't know what's up with her, like if she's got any like mange or anything. Two, I don't know what those cats would do to a little baby. And then three, I don't know if maybe her mom's around because she's an infant and I don't want to separate, you know, a baby from her mom. But I'm standing out there for like 20-ish minutes and this baby is loud. And I figured like if the mom was actually around, she would have come. But I call my parents because they're inside the house, but they're not awake yet because my business boy hours are very early. And I eventually, like, I nonstop call until someone picks up. And so from my mom's perspective, she thinks that I'm calling because I've been in an accident or something. So she picks up the phone like, hello? And I'm like, hi, there's a little baby cat. I don't know what to do with her. I have to go to work, but like she's a baby and I don't know what to do. And so my mom's like, which first of all, my mom loves kitties. She loves the kitties. So I knew there was no way in hell she would see this little baby and be like, okay, bye. Anyway, she tells me to leave her on the doorstep and then just go to work. And if she's there when I get home, she's there. And if she's not, she's not. That devastated me, but I was like, okay. So I bring her up to the doorstep. But of course, she won't leave me alone. So she follows me back to my car. So I'm like, okay, well, there's literally no way for me to leave. I'm like, guys, she's like super hungry. I don't know what to do. So my parents end up bringing some food for her and she is scarfing that down. So that was a perfect opportunity for me to leave because she was occupied. But I also didn't want to leave her because I didn't know if I was ever gonna see her again. So I leave, I go to work, I'm sitting at work, thinking about her. I go about my business, do my business boy duties, and then at 10:30, my mom texts me and says, the baby is in a carrier on the back porch and I will be making a vet appointment for later today. My heart just exploded. I was so excited. But again, I knew there was no way my mom could look at that tiny baby and be like, bye. My mom took her to the vet. We found out she is indeed a girl. But again, you know, gender is whatever. Apparently, the vet was going off about how cute she was. He estimated that she was 3 to 4 weeks old. He said her teeth were super strong, which meant we could give her kitten food instead of kitten formula, which was a good thing because I was very nervous that she would have to have milk. And obviously, I can't do that while I'm at work. She's a good baby. You're a good baby. So of course Cindy was like, yes, of course she's your cat. We're gonna keep her. And I was like, yeah. So after getting the clean bill of health from the vet, the little baby girl came home and is now my little girl. Her favorite thing to do is curl up around my neck. I have been bedridden basically since I've gotten this infant cat because I have like separation anxiety. Like I feel guilty if I'm not hanging out with her in here, and the only place to like hang out with her is if I'm like laying in bed. She like comes up and like curls up around me and like purrs and just rubs her stuff all over me. Hi. I see you. But yeah, her favorite thing to do is also squeak. Squeaky was definitely a strong name contender. I still call her my Squeaky. But she loves to squeak. She has 4 different squeaks. The number 1 squeak is like the really loud squeak that you can hear from a mile away. Her second squeak that she likes to do, I call it her smoker's squeak. And her third squeak, I call it her baby dragon squeaks. She dead ass sounds like Khaleesi's baby dragons from season 1, 2 of Game of Thrones. Also sounds like a baby raptor. Sometimes it's got like some nice vibrato in it. Definitely sounds like a raptor. And then her 4th squeak that she likes to do, which is perhaps my favorite. She has her silent squeaks. These are the squeaks that no sound comes out. It's just her mouth moving like she's squeaking, but she's just so done. She's just so exasperated that like she can't muster any sound to come out. All she can muster is I love her. It's really bizarre though. Like, it's one of those things where obviously I'm an animal lover, and I think most people are, but you know, like, you hear the stories of cats or, you know, baby animals or whatever coming into people's lives and literally choosing them, like it's some weird universe moment where your two paths come together and it was like predestined. So you always hear about those stories, but you never think it's gonna happen to you. And I just feel so lucky and grateful that I don't know what I did to deserve this, but the universe was like, hi, here you go. And it's hilarious because I had already told, you know, my therapist and all my friends that September is gonna be the month that I delete all dating apps. I swear off boys for like the entire month. And then on September 1st, the universe gives me a baby girl cat to take care of. It is crazy. It's just crazy. What a sense of humor Miss Universe has. Love you. She gives you an instant rush of serotonin. Like, it's insane. And it's just so crazy to be like loved and needed like that. I mean, obviously it's not like the God complex, like, but it's just to have unconditional love put on you. Like, it's just really wild. And I feel very lucky. She is very famous with my parents. John Ray is obsessed with her. In fact, he is the reason why she ended up on our back porch. It was like, the baby is still on the front porch. Maybe we should put her in the back. He loves her. He loves her so much. She loves people. Don't you? Miss Winnie, come here. There's a squeak. There's a squeaky squeak. I love you. This is pretty much what we do. Yeah, do you see yourself? She loves my phone and the TV, and she loves to look at herself. Are you my little queen? She's just the sassiest little thing, and I love her. Yeah, hear the squeaks. Here's some squeak. No squeaks? Oh, there's a squeak. Okay, I'll put you down. So here is some footage from my first week with Miss Beanie Blossom Feldstein Ray, aka my new BFF. What's up, girlfriend? Oh. Hey, little beanie. Hey, sweet baby. Go see Peace. Go on, go on, Her breath do be so stinky though. Also, I just need to show my shirt real quick because it's a good one. Meowdy. Bye.